campground up here?
I'm not sure. All right, getting started on the Black Creek Trail here at the old CCC camp and headed into the woods. All right, we're getting out for a one-nighter here on the Black Creek Trail. We just left, but looking forward to it. It's nice and cool. Morning's about 48, 50 degrees. The afternoons will get on up about 80, 77 to 80 probably. But anyway, looking forward to a nice hike. See what we see on the Black Creek Trail. We're kind of deeper into the woods here, and you can see the trail's in pretty good shape right now. A couple of months of growth and it'll be tough to navigate in some of the areas where there's a lot of grass, but not bad right now. All right, we're coming generally from west to east here on the trail. This area right here is one of the highest points on the trail at like 250-foot elevation. And we were just talking about how the trail changes over time, and we knew generally where we were, obviously, but kind of didn't know where we were. Nothing looked familiar. We passed up a campsite we've stopped at twice, and didn't even know we'd passed it. And heading down in here, it looks different too because of the growth and changes. They've done some logging or clearing of some sort back on either side of the trail, back behind where we just came. And so yeah, it's kind of a different experience every time you come out. All right, going through the Okie Hill Slope Forest.
They have cleared that this last time. Because that, most of that.
Yeah, that's probably why we didn't see those sheds
Could have
before.
taken, could have happened in 2 years.
All right, here's a look at Black Creek. In semi-high water mode. Moving pretty fast. It is like a river today, not like a creek. Going by those branches right there.
Mm-hmm. Then I thought it was when you're looking at it from here.
Oh, that's deep. Yeah, it goes over that grass. All right, there's a nice, pretty hard to pass through spot because the creek's up, little side creek. We went in down the woods and kind of found a place to get across, and here we go up the trail.
if you're 5'5" and tried to cross, you got your feet wet, maybe even up to your knees, mid-calf. But Slim over there, who is 6'6", just use those long legs to grab a log and hop the rest of the way.
Got water out of this creek, pretty clear. Even only a couple of days after a big flood. You might can see the mud and the residue of the mud left on the branches. Go.
I think this is South Mississippi's version of a rhododendron or a mountain laurel. There's native azaleas that bloom, but they usually bloom earlier. So I think this is a distant cousin of the rhododendrons you see all over the place in the, on the Appalachian Trail.
Don't know what these caterpillars are doing or why. There's a bunch of them tearing up this plant right here.
Lay that one down or nothing. Looks like some wild blueberries. They're native. Usually you find them growing like on the edge of the trail or on the edge of a forest line.
So it's about 5 p.m. We stopped here at a little creek. We're gonna get something to eat, and then we'll end up walking along like we usually do to dark or a little after and make camp. Good old genuine Mississippi swamp right here, cypress swamp.
I think this is called star anise. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I'm not sure. But it's a little short green plant like this. You always see it in the shade. Never see it in full sun. The funny thing about it is some of them are blooming, but they're all over the place here, and some of them aren't. So I don't know, you know, what the deal with that is. If we miss those blooms and these are late, or these are early and the other ones are going to bloom later. I have no idea.
This has been another floral moment with Dave.
I think the Black Creek version of a mountain laurel.
All right, we've come to a dead end at the creek here. So we think, obviously, the trail has been washed out along the creek right here. So we'll have to decide what we're going to do. All right, so we found a string tied to a tree here. We're going to bushwhack through here till we get back on trail. Just a very short bushwhack through there before we pick the trail back up here. I guess that's the perils of putting a trail close to the creek when it's high water. And we're back on track. All right, we're nearing Janice Landing area. Actually, the trail crosses about a half mile up from Janice Landing, which is on Black Creek itself. But we're getting close to the wilderness area. Nice little stretch of trail here that gets off some of the Forest Service roads that are heavily used for hunting during the winter time. But anyway, nice little stretch of trail here. Oh, that's good. This is a spot on Beaver Dam Creek. We're probably 50 foot above the water here at this bluff. All right, we got up this morning about 5. We're walking by 6. It's about 50 degrees when we started. It's already it's probably 8:30, 8:45 now, and it's probably already up to 65 degrees. We stopped here and had breakfast on that log right there behind me, and had a good place to sit, and been a good trip. We'll get some more highlights. We're about 2 miles or so into the wilderness area. Got about 8 more to go to get out, but we'll end up putting in 27, 28 miles in the 2 days we're out here. We started about 10:30 yesterday. We'll probably get out noon, 2 o'clock, something like that. And beautiful weather, beautiful weather. Very few bugs. Hopefully no chiggers and ticks on us when we get back. We hadn't seen any snakes, any poisonous snakes. We saw a little water snake and a black snake in the creek yesterday, but none so far today. It's been cool, of course, and heading into the swampy wilderness area, we will probably see some, but been really surprised that we hadn't. All in all, a great trip though, and there'll be some more coming. Trail's generally in great shape through the wilderness area. This is along the east side, I guess it would be, of Beaver Dam Creek, which you can hear running below us there. But anyway, this is a great section of the trail here too. A few really good campsites along in this area. All right, it's about noon. Temperature's gotten up probably about 70 5, I guess. It's pretty warm for backpacking. Bugs hadn't been too bad. All right, we're coming up on Mill Creek here, and we're going to see what kind of situation we get into with trying to cross it. There is no bridge. There's a log down through there we may cross. We've crossed there before. We'll get down here and see what we're dealing with. It's awfully pretty today. We don't know about crossing, so we'll have to see what our best option is. All right, somebody tied a line along here to hold on this log going across, so we should be good. Alright, so we made it across. Beautiful creek. And we should be good to go. Headed back to the truck. We'll get one more good shot of Mill Creek a little further upstream. And that'll be about it. So. All right, we're about to exit the Black Creek Wilderness, be back to the truck. Just a couple of minutes. Been a good little 2-day hike here, one night out on the trail. Been a little warm, but other than that, almost perfect conditions. And this is the end of the video here. I hope you enjoy it. I think I'm gonna leave you with a few seconds of Mill Creek flowing gently by. Hope you enjoy it. Watch again.